Hi, it's Darin Eppich. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I took a little break. It's been really crazy. We're really gonna just talk about January 2022 housing market. Freaking nuts. It's completely absurd. There's a total frenzy. If you're a buyer, I deal with a lot of buyers. It's challenging, it's competitive, and it's a bit nutty. It's the thing we're gonna talk about today, and we're gonna talk about why it's happening. And we're also gonna preview if we think it's gonna slow down or if we think it's gonna continue this way. But quite honestly, right now, if you're out there in the streets, as I call it, hustling, trying to buy your first home or buy a property, it's really competitive. So we're gonna talk about why. And we're gonna give you kind of the reality of what's going on. So if you like the video you see today, please like my video. If you wanna learn more about real estate, Los Angeles, anything that's based in real estate, Los Angeles, etc., subscribe, like, comment below, give me ideas for future videos. Here we go. We're gonna talk about January 2022 and what the F is going on. So as I said, the market is effing crazy. People are not behaving sane. I'm talking to a lot of buyers and people that have kind of balked in the past or kind of thought they were gonna be looking to buy, literally come out of the woodworks. Literally, they're aggressively ready to go. They're actually finding time. It is nutty. And it's real simple. Pretty much two factors, but the first one is it's January, people decided to get off their ass and go buy, which is great. Let's do it. But there's no inventory. And if something new comes up, nothing really new of good taste or of, that appeals to people has come out since probably before Thanksgiving. So anything that's come out, if it's a pretty great house, I mean, it's getting, gosh, I don't know, 28, I heard 56 offers. Every open house this past weekend of a house that I liked or thought I suggested to a client or talked to an agent, they got 200 plus people going to the open houses. I mean, it's nuts. Super low inventory. Even a house today, I mean, I can't tell you how many homes in the $2 to $3 million range that have gone, they're going way above asking. So we've already talked about the super low inventory. I don't have to give you a calendar and, or give you kind of the amount of, but it's just really low. And it's across the board in the United States. January is usually a slow month. But now, number two, probably the big driver for why a lot of buyers are out there, why it's completely a seller's market right now. I mean, if you're a seller or you're thinking about selling, you need to contact your agent and do it now. It's pretty nutty. And you're gonna probably sell it in 3 to 5 days. And even homes that I would never show someone, buyers are thinking about buying. This all stems from super low inventory, like I said before. And number two, increasing mortgage rates. The Fed started raising the rates pretty aggressively since the beginning of the year. Literally in 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, we've seen the rates fluctuate more than they did all of the last year and a half. We're gonna be hitting 4% eventually. I think now it's for a 30-year fix around 3.7%. Depending on what lender, depending on your credit score, etc., what points you want to, what have you. Your rate's going up. No more of the, low twos that was a year ago or a year and a half ago. We're gonna go over 4%. So this is driving people to go kind of panic and they're looking to save $1, $200 a month maybe. There's gonna be 6 or 7 more rate hikes that they've mentioned from the Fed. I think there's gonna be a big one in March. I mean, people are scrambling. I don't even know if they're even thinking clearly. Recommendation to buyers, do yourself a favor and make sure if you put an offer in, it's a home you actually want. I know the inventory is low. There's gonna be more inventory. It has to happen. It always does every year. So maybe take a chill pill, relax, look at homes. If you like something, put an offer in, but you just make sure you really like it. Don't just feel like you have to. Like I said, it's really competitive out there. I don't know if this is a factor, but this is causing a frenzy and it's pigtailing off of low inventory, interest rates being hiked. People are just, squandering, hustling, looking at homes, looking anywhere, more or less, opening up their options, flexibility. They almost want to get it over with. They want to buy something and get it over with. I was part of a 28 offer situation. We thought there might be 4 to 10 offers, which, was last year was pretty normal. It went $200,000 over asking, which is probably 20-25% over asking. My lender told me about a 56 offer situation. Like I said, every open house, any agent I talked to or any place I went to, they said they might have saw 200 people at them. It's because inventory is that low. You may be able to win a place this early in the year with this many buyers out there, but note that you're probably going to lose a few if you're putting offers in right now. Unless you have all cash and are willing to go up high and pay, removing appraisal, and loan contingency, more or less, you're probably not going to win. That's what I've seen so far in January 2022. It was very similar last year at the beginning of the year. It just kind of erupted, and then it eventually smoothed out. January, February was surprisingly crazy. People were ready to go. They decided over the holidays they were going to buy a new house in the new year, and they decided to go all swinging in January and February. It was aggressive. Keep that in mind. It's really competitive out there, but it should even out, especially as interest rates hike, go more. I think people will be very maybe they'll decide maybe let's wait a little bit. It should level it out a little bit. And, it can't be this crazy of a seller's market. It's just not sustainable. But yeah, going into will it slow? I think so. I think it'll level out. It's still supposed to be a really strong year. 2022 is still supposed to be, I think they keep saying in LA, a good 10%, 12%, maybe even more than 12%, but the appreciation is still going to be there. You're still going to see home sale prices increase. But so far, beginning of this year, it's nutty. Now I'll talk about my recommendation. After seeing what's going on so far and talking to agents all over the country, I'll talk from a buyer's perspective. We got some listings coming up. I'm dealing with a number of buyers right now, so I have a pretty good pulse on what's going on. If you're a buyer, be prepared to go to the top of your budget, prepared to lose, be prepared to remove loan and appraisal contingency, be competitive, have a short inspection contingency. Right now, if you want to buy something at the beginning of the year the way it's going, be prepared to, kind of step out of your comfort zone. Also, my recommendation would be make sure you love the property. Don't get caught up in the frenzy. Also, more inventory will come about. You're going to see more stuff in February and March. Every week and every couple weeks, we're going to see more inventory. As we get into, spring and early summer, there's going to be more inventory. So just try to be patient if you can. It should level out. If you're a seller right now, it's January 2022. If you've been thinking about selling, they're out there, man. These buyers are hungry. It's a total frenzy. I thought I had been through some competitive situations the last 2 years. Right now, it is... the amount of people at open houses, the amount of people willing to put a cash offer in. I just saw something that was coming soon, and then it went live, and they didn't even respond to do showings, and the property sold and the lot next to it all cash before it didn't even go live. I just had an inquiry for a property that I haven't even listed yet, that they're asking what the budget is or what the asking price is because their client is a buyer, and people are getting really aggressive. So if you're, like I said, a recommendation, if you're a seller, you've been on the fence, you want to see if you can get the max price, probably right now. I don't know if it's going to carry out through the year, but these houses that are on the market right now are creating new comps for the areas, and it may not last that way. I think it's just because there's so low inventory and the rates are being increased, so it's creating this frenzy upon a frenzy, what's been happening since the pandemic. But I don't think we expected this at the beginning of the year. Well, we had heard different things, or it might be just, kind of a softening market a little bit. But right now, it doesn't seem like that at all. Like I said, if you're a seller and you've been thinking about it, you might want to put this on the market, your house on the market, especially if you're not planning on buying a new property anytime soon, or if you're just looking to sell one of your other properties, or you just want to cash out, you need the money. If you're a buyer, be patient, be aggressive, but more or less be patient, knowing that there's going to be more properties coming about. If you love a property, put an offer. But if you don't get caught up in the frenzy. That would be my biggest recommendation. So that's my little tidbit on January 2022 housing market, specifically to LA. Like I said, if you like the video, please like the video. If you want to see more content like this, please subscribe. Love to have your feedback, but so far, LA's housing market is red hot, and I know it is across the country. There's just no inventory, and these rates going up is just causing a frenzy like I don't think I've ever seen in my career. So it's been pretty crazy. Thank you so much for coming by, and have a wonderful day.